I'm Beth, and this is Jared. Welcome to our channel, Staying Young.
And in this video, we're going to be talking about Chalazion. So disclaimer, we're not doctors. We're going to be talking about our own personal experience with Chalazions. So what is a Chalazion? Well, we didn't know either until we had them. So a Chalazion is a small swelling or lump on your eyelid because of a blocked gland. And this blockage causes inflammation in the gland, which makes the eyelid swell and redden. And it could clear up, or it can turn into a hard, non-tender bump. So I went to get treatment for the Chalazion. And so the first treatment that I received was a lancing procedure. And so what that was taking a sharp object and poking it into the Chalazion so that all this gross stuff came out of the Chalazion.
Yeah, and he had to have an eye patch. I remember. It wasn't a cool looking eye patch. It was this white, gauzy...
Well, how would it be a
bandage.
cool looking eye patch? Because the purpose of it was to hold this gauze in place so it would catch all the blood that was coming out of my eyelid.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, so it did work actually. The Chalazion did go away after the lancing, but eventually the Chalazion did come back, which isn't uncommon. Chalazions, once you have them, a lot of times do come back. So the second form of treatment that I tried for the Chalazion was that he prescribed to me doxycycline, which is an antibiotic, and also an eye drop, which was antibiotic and steroid. And I have to say that it really didn't work. However, there was an unexpected fringe benefit that came from the doxycycline because of the limitations that I was on because of the doxycycline. I was not allowed to drink milk within 2 hours of when I took the doxycycline, which I had to take twice a day. So I ended up just going off of milk completely. And I ended up realizing that I can survive without milk, which was a really good thing.
He was drinking a lot of milk. A lot of store-bought milk.
That's true. And now we do drink goat milk, local goat milk that's not homogenized when it's available. And we're fine with that. But I ended up discovering that I was much better off going without the store-bought milk. However, other than getting me off of milk, there were no other advantages to that treatment strategy, the strategy of using doxycycline along with the eye drops. There were no advantages as far as getting the Chalazions to go away. I was on them for months and months, and I just kept thinking, well, be patient, maybe they're trying to work, and they didn't get these Chalazions to go away. So as far as getting the Chalazions to go away, there was no advantage to this treatment method. And one thing that happened, though, which made me decide that I needed to stop this form of treatment, was that I lost my vision. So I eventually stopped being able to see.
It was in the one eye you were putting the drops,
right,
correct?
Yeah. So
that was kind of scary.
So I could see in the one eye that I wasn't putting the drops in, but I lost vision in the other eye. That
he's telling me he can't see out of his eye like he used to. I'm thinking that's not good.
Yeah, so obviously I didn't have much choice at that point but to stop taking those drops and hope that my vision came back in that eye. So fortunately my vision did come back in that eye, so that's good. I have vision in that eye. And so what I decided to do at that point was to research what type of natural antibiotics are there. And so I went off all the medication type stuff, and I decided on a few natural forms of antibiotics. So one that I wanted to try was Propolis. So I started taking Propolis, which is a natural form of antibiotic. Another one that I went on at the same time was Oil of Oregano. And I also went on garlic. And so actually a supplement of garlic, not just eating garlic, but it's easier to get a lot of garlic if you're taking a supplement of that.
I mean, natural garlic would be probably better.
Yeah. That's true. It was more convenient to take an actual garlic supplement. So after going on these then, and continuing a course with the hot compresses, which the doctor told me to do the hot compresses, which I was doing this whole time. But I kept doing the hot compresses. But instead of doing it with the medications, the doxycycline and the eye drops, I kept doing the hot compresses with these supplements. And I was able to have success in getting these chalazions then
Finally.
to go away.
Yeah, finally.
And that's good because I went off the oil of oregano. I actually stayed on the bee propolis because I just think it's healthy for me. But if they ever did come back, I'm not sure if they did after that, but if they did, they weren't bad, and I would just make sure I took a lot of oil, oregano, and garlic and do my hot compresses, and in a short time they would just go away again. So that was a much more effective way for me, in my experience, of managing the chalazions.
And because he went through that, now when I get chalazions, I just do what he does, and I'll take the oil of oregano and the different things, and I'll do hot compresses with green tea. I drink green tea every day, so I'll put that green tea bag on the eye that has it. For me personally, that works, and it seems to work for Jared too.
Yeah,
So,
I don't use the tea bags. I just use a washcloth. I mean, that works okay too. The tea bags are probably, she thinks they have benefit. They probably do.
I might, yeah. I think I read they do. I don't know. It works so far, so hey, keep doing it if I have it again. And when I do get them, they only last, as long as I do those things, they seem to so far only last a few days. So no big ordeal like poor Jared had to go through.
Yeah, my chalazions were pretty red and painful, which is why I was going to the doctor first to try to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And so just like in my recent videos, how I'm really contrasting the types of nutritional strategies as opposed to the type of strategies that the doctors sometimes prescribe. We're just giving you this information to let you know what our experience is so that you can make up your own mind. Just something to think about when you're weighing. Should you maybe go with a nutritional strategy, such as taking supplements?
Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. We really appreciate the support that you've given us, so thank you.
And there's some other videos for you to click on and check out. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate any of that. Let us know what you think about this in the comments. And again, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.